Hey everybody! Welcome to the stream! I am Magic Pokey, and I am here to entertain thee. Oh. So, before we get started today, I want to talk just a little bit about one of my favorite things in all of fiction, Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Now, I was always more of a Star Wars nerd than I was a Star Trek nerd, but that's okay. I love Star Trek too, and my absolute favorite thing Star Trek is Star Trek Deep Space Nine. The reason being, I'm a huge nerd for story, and while TNG, The Next Generation, and the original was good, they didn't have story arcs. Like, you could jump anywhere into Next Generation, or even original series, or even later episodes of Voyager and Enterprise. You could jump into it at any point and know what was happening, know what was going on, because nothing ever changed. DS9 was different, especially after the first season. It started doing full-on story arcs rather than, simple single-episode plot lines. What this meant was that characters could grow and develop. People changed as outlooks changed. It was just an amazing storytelling. Not to mention, Deep Space Nine has the most badass Star Trek captain ever. I mean, if anyone ever says who's better, Kirk or Picard, the correct answer is always Benjamin Sisko, and I will fight you on that. But so, today's stream is up and running. I have my Dr. Pepper. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag I wish I was sponsored. I've got the game up and running and ready to go. I bring up Deep Space Nine because while there have been a lot of Star Trek video games, this one I picked up in a literal clothes basket, like a laundry basket, at a closing Kmart. No, a Roses. It was a Roses in Mount Olive, North Carolina, like 14 years ago, 12 years ago. Like, it was a long time ago. And it's called Star Trek Deep Space Nine: The Fallen. Seriously, that's the game. I paid 99 cents for this game. It has the race is on to find the 3 lost red orbs of the Pa Wraiths. Now, if you're not familiar with Star Trek lore, especially DS9 lore, this is going to be just a little bit lost for you. Long story short, this takes place near the end of Season 6 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. The war with the Dominion is going poorly. They are winning the war, and the Federation is on the hunt for pretty much anything that can help them defeat them. I'm not going to go into so much backstory in detail. If you're not a fan of Star Trek, well, don't worry. I'm not going to be, lore mastering the whole time. But the race is on to find the 3 lost red orbs of the Pa Wraiths, which are like the evil gods of the planet Bajor. In this Deep Space Nine third-person action-adventure game, the Cardassians, the Dominion, and the Bajorans, plus a mysterious race of terrifying aliens known only as the Grigari, are all vying for control of these orbs. The Federation believes that whoever controls all 3 may have the power to destroy the universe as we know it. So, no pressure. So it's up to you, playing as either Major Kira, Lieutenant Worf, or Captain Benjamin Sisko, to find them first, fueled by a massively enhanced version of the award-winning Unreal Tournament game engine. Oh yeah, hi Kitty, yes, I'm playing a game. Unreal Tournament. The one that looked like a slightly better version of Quake 3? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fueled by an enhanced version of the award-winning Unreal Tournament game engine, and featuring the talented voices of the TV show's stars, except for 2, and one of which is huge, The Fallen fleshes out the world of Star Trek in ways you could only dream about. Until now. So, here's the thing about The Fallen. I've played the training mission like 3 or 4 times. I've not actually played the game itself, because I'm saving my initial reactions to that for the stream. But the training mission, I played it a few times to get the like to make sure it would run on the system because it's an older game, and to make sure it would run with OBS and everything. And holy, this was a pain in the butt to get to run with OBS. Basically, I have to run the game in a window, or the direct 3D doesn't display properly, and it'll just be completely. It'll look fine to me, but it'll be completely unplayable, unwatchable for you guys. So I have to play it in a window. The compromise to that is, in the window, you can't change the brightness settings. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with the way OpenGL renders things. But long story short, the game is going to look like I'm, wandering around with sunglasses on for the entire time at night for me. But I have corrected the gamma in the OBS filters to fix it for you. So you'll be able to see what's going on. So normally I'm going to be sitting like this. But if you see me do this, that means I'm looking up at the OBS preview so I can see what you guys are seeing, just so I can see what the heck is going on. The other major thing about this game is that, yes, most of the voice cast does return. They've got Michael Dorn as Worf. They've got Nana Visitor as Major Kira. They've got Renee Auberjonois, or Auberjonois, how do you pronounce that, as Odo. They've got Siddig El Fadir, or Alexander Siddig, as he was later known, as Dr. Bashir. The voice cast is almost all here. They even brought back Terry Farrell to play Jadzia Dax, who, at the time of this game's creation, had died and left the series. Like, Jadzia died at the end of Season 6. This game came out in the middle of Season 7, but this release dates. But you know who they didn't get? They didn't get Avery Brooks to play Benjamin Sisko. They also didn't get Colm Meaney for Chief O'Brien, but as far as I can tell, he's just got a bit part, so that's going to be all right. Although, I do miss Colm Meaney. I like him. He's a good actor. They got, instead, to play Benjamin Sisko, Kevin Michael Richardson, also known as the only black actor Disney ever employed. No, I'm kidding about that, of course, but he does seem to voice a lot of black characters on pretty much every cartoon show you can think of. I like KMR. He's a good actor. By all accounts, he's a good dude. He's not Avery Brooks. I'm not saying Brooks is a better actor. I'm saying Avery Brooks and his buttery smooth voice defined the role of Benjamin Lafayette Sisko, and it just doesn't sound right with anyone else reading those lines. Oh, I wish there was a patch that would just let ADR bits of the show in to have Sisko read these lines, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing that Sisko says that wasn't said some point on the show. I would rather have bad ADR with, like, messed up background voices with Avery Brooks' voice than Kevin Michael Richardson's voice here. Not because KMR is bad. He's a good actor and I like him. But for Benjamin Sisko, especially for me, because DS9 might be my favorite thing ever put on television, having somebody else do the voice is just not... It's very disconcerting. But, so, well, you can play the game as Worf, voiced by Michael Dorn, same as the show, or Kira Nerys, voiced by Nana Visitor. But I mean, why would I play as Worf or Kira when I can play as the Sisko, the emissary to the prophets, and the guy who commands the USS Ben Sisko's mother effing pimp hand, also known as the USS Defiant, the most badass captain in Star Trek history? I mean, seriously, you have to play as Sisko. So, okay, we're going to switch over to the game now, and gosh, I hope it works well for you guys, because this has been a pain and a butt and a half to set up. So, switching over. Okay, so here we are. I've moved my face cam down a little bit, because up in the corner here is where you will see the tricorder screen, right above my head, and I might reposition it again. When you're scanning things with a tricorder, which you can do, it'll show up at the top, in the top corner up here, and it'll be like, it's made of this, it's got this shield frequency, and that's pretty useful information that you need to have, right? So, alright, I'm going to start a new game, and I'm going to run through the training mission just so you guys can get a feel of how the game plays. So, clicking on the Fallen. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Yes. Loading. Oh god, it looks so much better on your side. Okay.
Welcome to Starfleet Holo Training Program Alpha 137.
Oh, look at Cisco! He's so big and manly. Punch, punch, punch. Kick, kick. Kick, kick, kick. Stomp him in the shins. Punch, 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 punch. Okay, I don't have anything else equipped at this point. I could look around. Wow, look at Cisco's butt. That sure is a butt. Okay. Oh, Star Trek. Why must you love me so much? Alright, let's actually do one thing and change that
Retrieved files. Access
audio
granted.
a little bit. Change the music down some. Drop it down just a bit. I still want it there, but I want it lower. I guess I'll turn the master volume down. Oh, that did almost nothing in my headphones. Hope that's not too bad for you guys. If the music is a little too loud, let me know in the chat, and I'll see what I can do about changing it.
The first exercise is a test of agility. Your objective is to reach the exit point on the far side of the room. Approach the ladder, grab hold, and climb up.
In other words, how to play any game ever made, ever. Dum 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 dum. Like, and you can tell this is definitely Unreal Engine.
You may
you know,
also
this is
practice jumping onto and off the ladder.
like you can see. What was that? You can see where the game is decent. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, crouch walk through the conduit to the next section.
There's no crawling. Cisco doesn't crawl. He just sort of crouches down and walks in the most difficult way possible and makes it look easy. Seriously, he could even do it side. Look at him! Look at him!
To reach the objective.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to climb stuff.
To climb up onto the higher platforms, stand next to them and jump up to grab hold of the ledge.
Aha! Cisco can jump. Yes, there's obviously platforming in this game. I made it! Woo! I'm glad I didn't fall down there. You know what? Nah, screw it. Ah! That's what happens if you fall off the edge on the training platform. It just beams you to that little pad in the corner. Boy, you take forever to materialize. Okay. Climby, climby. Ooh, Starfield. Yay! Obstacle course beta. Okay.
Jump up and grab hold of the ledge. Shimmy across the ledge to safely reach the other side.
Okay, I can do this. Remember, I said in my social media posts before I went live that this was basically what if Tomb Raider and Star Trek had a baby. And honestly, that's kind of what this is. Whoo, that's a long way down. Do 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 do. Okay. More of the ledge.
Jump up and grab hold of the beam.
The beam.
Shimmy across the beam to safely reach the other side.
What do you think, Mr. Snack? Is this fun for you? No? Are you a snake and have no opinion on Star Trek? I get that. Aha! I have got the beam. Look at that late 90s skeletal animation in an early 2000s game. Oh, it's so good in that not good kind of way. And I love how Cisco's head is actually shiny. Like, and reflective of the light sources nearby. I did it.
now begin basic equipment training.
We will.
Open your tricorder.
Aha! Check it out. You can scan
You may toggle
anything.
between top-down and 3D viewing modes with the primary button.
Okay, yeah, I am gonna have to move my thing just a bit. You know what? I'm gonna put it over here. Oh no! What am I doing? I'm moving way over here.
Use the tricorder scanning mode to...
No, I'm gonna lower it down just a hair.
locate the hidden switch inside this room.
Okay, let me do one more thing. Yes, I am now flipped around because flipping is flippy. But now I'm looking at the game. Oh, I found a thing. Okay, so
on the switch and hold down the secondary button to obtain a detailed analysis.
Right. Okay, so the tricorder has a couple things.
Switch and push it to deactivate
Shut up.
the holographic wall.
Okay, so there's a wall there, right? And I can't get through it. See, nothing I can do. But the tricorder, you can scan around and look for stuff, but it won't do anything normally except tell you like life forms are nearby. Which is cool, because if you left-click while you've got the tricorder on, it goes to a 3D view. So if there's like life forms above or below you, you can tell with the tricorder, right? But when you find something that you can scan, it locks onto it, right? And you hold right-click. Entry systems, console, entry systems configuration, control interface, technology, Starfleet. Chromopolymer isolinear crystal. Polyduranide casing. Like, completely useless information. Doop! Let's go ahead and leave the tricorder out because I'm going to need it.
Use the tricorder's scanning mode to locate the Dominion subspace mines inside this room.
Subspace mines.
Now, use your phaser to detonate the mines at a safe distance.
Subspace mine. Proximity charge. Status armed. Technology Dominion. Deuterium, anti-deuterium. Arrhenium casing. God, that's loud. There's another one. There's a third one. Okay, you know what? I am going to change that volume around just a hair. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Is that slightly better? Okay, so now I can switch to the phaser and blast them. Oh! I shot myself. See, now it's looking around for more of those mines. Boom! So there's no more mines in the area, so put it with a tricorder.
Use the tricorder scanning mode to locate the force field generator.
Okay, I will do so.
Train your tricorder on the force field generator and hold down the secondary button to obtain a detailed analysis.
Okay, so T.
Note that the force field's frequency is 19.3.
Yeah, this is actually a mechanic in the game.
Now, ready your phaser and from a safe distance fire at the field. Your shot is deflected by the force field.
Well, let me do it first. And yes, you can shoot yourself with that and you could die.
To match the force field's 19.3 frequency.
So check it out.
This
so, boom.
will allow you to penetrate the force field with your phaser.
Like, this is an actual mechanic in the game. You can penetrate force fields.
Target the force field by destroying the generator. You have successfully deactivated the force field. Your comm badge is a miniaturized subspace and RF communications device that enables voice contact between crew members aboard ship and during away missions.
So they got
Activate
Avery
your
Brooks'
comm
likeness,
badge
but not
and
his
then
voice.
specify the crew member
And
you
you're
wish
gonna
to
see what I
hail.
mean in a minute. Here, you're gonna hear his voice, and it's gonna be just like disconcerting.
Cisco to Odo. What's your status, Constable?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
That's not. He's not even trying.
Now,
That's
open
not
the
Cisco.
tricorder. Locate the transporter zone within this section. It will appear as a blue cloud on the tricorder scanning display. During a mission, personnel and equipment can be beamed to and from these transporter zones. If you are low on ammunition or you have been injured, you may request supplies from inside these zones. Move inside the zone, activate your comm badge, and hail Dr. Bashir.
Bashir, beam down medical supplies to this location.
Sir,
Just
I'm
doesn't
afraid I can't
sound
beam
right.
anything to your current location. There's too much ionic distortion.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not quite enough in the zone for you?
Bashir,
Beam down medical supplies to this location now.
Stand by, Captain. Energizing now.
See,
Acknowledged.
they brought
Cisco.
everyone in except for the one guy they really
That
needed.
has been beamed down to your location. The medkit contains 2 hyposprays. The red color-coded hypospray contains an analeptic solution. You are now armed with a Type 3A phaser rifle. All weapons have a primary and secondary
Yeah,
firing
that's.
mechanism.
I know it looks a little
Press
bright on your
and
screen
hold
for
the
this
rifle's
screen,
secondary trigger
but I'm telling
to
you, this
zoom
is
in
the best I
using
could
the
do.
rifle's sniper scope.
Oh yeah, this is cool. You actually have a sniper
While
scope,
in
right?
sniper mode, the rifle fires extremely powerful, yet relatively silent bolts of phased energy.
And you know what's awesome is when you fire, the distortion from the phaser beam messes up your scope just a little bit, so it's like, boom. Oh, my bad.
Practice your marksmanship inside this target range using the rifle and your Type 2 hand phaser.
Okay, so 1, 2. I've already killed the one, but I'm going to zoom in on this one just to show you guys what that's like. So you tap right click and it zooms in a little bit and let it go. The zoom is a little weird because you hold right click to zoom in farther, but you can only zoom to like the initial zoom in. So if I zoom in all the way by holding right click, but I don't want to be that zoomed in, there's no way to zoom in and out. So I have to get out of the zoom and start again. All right, I killed it. You think I can scan? Oh, Star Trek. I love you so much.
The final exercise is a simulated combat course.
Mm-hmm.
Your objective is to defend yourself from the enemy and reach the exit on the far side of the assault course. Your agility, equipment operation, and marksmanship skills will all be put to the test. Good luck.
Okay, now I can actually get out the tricorder and search for things in this room. And it's good to have the tricorder out because it'll also search for life forms nearby. But it'll also search for like hidden little goodies like, oh, I don't know. The shield emitter, portable module. Starfleet technology, polarized graviton generator, aluminum boulder tharnaride casing. But how do you get to it? Honestly, I have no idea. Because once you're up here... it is down there. Ah, okay. Okay, so I'm Halo now. Got it. Ow! That was painful. Yeah, press H to use your hypo spray. Okay, but I've got the shield emitter now, so that's good. Oh! I almost didn't make it. Okay. Oh! Okay. It's almost always good to whip out the tricorder just so you can check for, like, life signs. Because enemies are... well, they'll shoot at you. And if I keep jumping off ledges, I might actually die. How sad would that be if I died in the training mission? Wait, is there a transport area? Nope, combat's not equipped. Okay. Guess there's no transport areas in this one. Okay. See, there's a life form detected up here. Humanoid, species Cardassian, rank soldier, department command, armament, phaser rifle. You know what? I don't even have to crouch. I see your gun. Headshot. Nope, can't go through that door. Or that door. And I imagine, like, that's what happens in Star Trek a lot, because everybody's so used to those doors that automatically open. Sorry, the music just got suddenly very intense. No, I'm sure people who run into those doors... Come on, there was one more in here, I know it. I got him! With a phaser, but I got him. No more life forms. Yeah, like, the tricorder is good, but it's not, like, perfect, right? But no, I mean, like, what I was saying is whenever a Starfleet officer runs into a door that doesn't open automatically, he just, like, bash his nose into it because he's so used to them all opening. Like, that's definitely my headcanon. Okay, like, this door, I can't even see this door on my screen. I can see the light behind it, sort of, from certain angles, but that's it.
Congratulations. You have successfully completed Holo Training Program Alpha 137.
I have successfully completed Holo Training Program Alpha 137. Alright, so let's start the game proper. And you'll notice that the music is not quite Star Trek music. Like, they recreated the opening for Star Trek Deep Space Nine in the game engine, which is cool. I'm sure it took a lot of work. But they couldn't, like, license the Rick Berman soundtrack, so it's not the same. But at least we can do is watch this opening cinematic. Was that shuttle flying sideways? He was just like, oh, look at the ghost lights that just... I guess that ship is not actually... It's not substantial. Okay. There's the Defiant. The USS Ben Sisko's mother effing pimp hand. Wow, it's actually got lights on your screen. On my screen, it's just a dark blur. I spent 7 years of my life watching this show. I love it so much. And it's gone. Alright, so do I play as Captain Benjamin L. Sisko, Major Kira Nerys?
Specify.
Or Lieutenant Commander Worf? I mean, I gotta go with Sisko, right? Like, I've gotta. Play game. Marauders.
Log stardate 51957.1. We've received a garbled distress call from the Bajoran science vessel Kiel-2, which was testing a new means of harnessing power from the Tachyon eddies in the Denorius belt.
The Bajoran vessel has sustained heavy damage, and its microfusion reactor is destabilizing.
Oh, Michael Dorn, I love you so much.
Mr. Worf, does that look like an accident to you?
Negative. Its hull was breached from the outside. It was attacked.
Oh,
I'm
God.
picking up faint life signs aboard the Bajoran ship, but they aren't answering our hails.
O'Brien, start beaming the survivors to sickbay.
We can't get a transporter lock, sir. Too much interference from the tachyon particles in the belt and the Eichner radiation leaking from their fusion core.
Suggestions.
If we can get transport enhancers onto the survivors, we can use them to cut through the interference. We could only beam one person at a time.
Oh, my gosh.
But it's our best shot.
How many life signs aboard the Kiel-2?
I can't get a clear reading through all the tachyon interference.
Chief, I'm
Well,
going
okay.
over there. Have Ensign Bailey meet me in the shuttle bay with a pack of transport enhancers. Anybody we can't beam out, I'll bring back the old-fashioned way.
Aye, sir.
Cisco to Bashir. Prepare to receive casualties.
Acknowledged.
Mr. Worf, you have the con.
Oh my God, their face animation. Oh my God. They look like Terrence and Phillip puppets. Loading. It's like playing an episode of Star Trek. Except not. Oh, I took a shuttle over there, okay. Okay, so I'm in a thing. I've got my phaser rifle. There are 7 Bajoran survivors in this section. And nope, whoop, there's a thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure that'll blow up.
Help me, somebody!
Yeah, because I just know the code for that, for this random science vessel. But I need to find, like, any other survivors first. Fuel drums. I think there's only one way in or out of here.
Cisco to Divine. An unknown hostile force is on board the Bajoran vessel. Their ship is probably close by, cloaked from our sensors. Go to red alert.
Ah! Fuel drums explode. Okay, that's the console. Climbing. Shoot the barrel! Do it! You won't! They give you candy if you shoot them while standing next to them. Welcome, Haru Jung-il, to the stream! Alright, you want me to shoot the barrel while standing next to it? I can do that. Aha! I didn't get any candy. You lied to me. Okay. I'm actually... Oh, God. It's so bad, but also not bad. Oh, no. Wait. Can I fix that in some way? Nope, can't even scan it. Okay, good to... Wait, what's in here? Hypo spray, medical instrument. Let's just take it. Hey! What the... Okay. I couldn't even see him on my screen. Cisco is a pussy. I sincerely doubt it, Andrew. Single-handedly ended a war. I mean, yeah, granted it's a war that he started, but still. Okay, so that's the way I came in. How do I get up there? You are what you eat, so you... Okay, I do concede that particular point. Yeah, I'm glad there are 7 survivors in this section. I have no idea how to get to them. I'm just gonna hop up and down like an idiot over here. Okay, I can go through that. What's that? Okay, I can go through that door, maybe, if I can get up there. Can I not, like, climb onto this ledge? No, I cannot. Okay. So how are you doing, Haru Jung-il? You doing good this morning? Yes, there are 7 Bajoran survivors in this section. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I don't know where you are. Why tired, my friend? Canister, fuel drum. Can I just get on my shuttle and leave? No? Alright, good to know. Oh! That's a lift! good of the tricorder to tell me that. I mean, in that not kind of way. Wasn't I just here?
Hey, over here!
You just woke up, huh? I've been awake since 6:30. I have children in school. Well, 8 children. 8 children. English, it's my first language. Okay. Now that I know that that's a lift, I'll use this one. Alright. Broken stuff.
Warp to Captain Sisko. An alien ship has decloaked and engaged us. Their torpedoes have penetrated our shields. We have sustained multiple hull breaches. Containment fields are holding. The torpedoes appear to have caused minimal structural damage, but weapons and propulsion are offline. They may be deploying some form of electromagnetic weaponry. Sir, Chief O'Brien was injured during the initial assault. He is conscious, but immobile.
He is out of this game for the remainder.
Instruct me as I attempt to manually restore the damaged systems.
Acknowledged. Fortify the bridge and engineering in case the Defiant gets boarded.
Understood. Worf, out.
Oh, Hado Jong-il, do you notice something different about Sisko's voice? In that it's not Sisko's voice?
Doctor, I've located a survivor.
Acknowledged, sir. Tag the survivors with the pattern enhancers, and I'll beam them directly to sickbay.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Cisco out.
How do I do that? No, I don't think I shoot it.
Hey!
No. No, because I never watched Star Wars. Oh, okay. I see how it is. You're just trolling. What did I do? He's alien scum. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm going to check the... How do I use a pattern enhancer?
Access granted.
Okay. Turn left, turn right, jump up, crouch down, activate item, enter. Okay.
They attacked without warning. They're tearing the ship apart. Get the crew to safety. You can't stop the aliens. They're too strong.
I mean...
Please, save the crew before the ship is destroyed.
I mean, I'm Cisco's, so...
O'Brien, report.
Sir, I'm doing everything I can to keep the Defiant in one piece
I thought he
until
was
we get tactical
unconscious.
and propulsion back online.
Understood.
Hey,
Cisco out.
over here!
I hear you, dude!
They attacked without warning. They're tearing the ship apart. Get the crew to safety. You can't stop the aliens.
Alright, man.
They're too
Thanks for dropping in,
strong.
Hado Jong-il. Have a great
Please,
day.
Save the crew before the ship is destroyed.
Okay, I will, but I have to know how to... Oh! Oh! Okay, I do have an inventory. Yay! Alright,
They attacked without warning.
No.
They're tearing the ship apart. Get the crew to safety. You can't stop the aliens. They're too strong. Please, save the crew before the ship is destroyed.
How do I use an...
They attacked without warning.
I don't want to hear you say that again!
Apart. Get the crew to safety. You can't stop the aliens. They're too strong.
Did it work?
Please, save the crew before the ship is destroyed.
It worked! Haha! I have saved a Bajoran. Are there any more around here? Wait, what's this? Fuel drum. Okay. Oh. There are 6 Bajoran. Alright. Okay, let's just shoot him. Yes, there are 6 Bajoran survivors in this section, I'm aware. Ow! Ew! What is that? Oh my god! Okay, he's got shields, right? So I can...
Dax,
19-3.
a bioscan of the alien species. Search for possible weak...
Oh my gosh! I died! I can't believe he killed me! Okay, do I start back in the beginning of the okay, I started at the beginning of the mission. Oh wow, I totally could not see him. Before. So it's 19.3 was his phaser thingy. Okay. Oh, that lift was a failure. That's not a lift at all. Okay. Good thing I don't have to scan this stuff before I use it.
Cisco to Defiant. An unknown hostile force is on board the Bajoran vessel. Their ship is probably close by, cloaked from our sensors. Go to red alert.
Okay, going up the lift. Gonna keep a phaser handy. Oh, that looks dangerous. Okay.
Warp to Captain.
Yeah, we've seen this part. Okay, wharf to Captain Cisco. They're screwing us up, Captain. The best I can do is try not to get killed.
Doctor, I've located a survivor.
Acknowledged, sir. Tag the survivors with the pattern enhancers.
over
and I'll beam them
here!
directly to sickbay.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
Alright, get off my ship. I've claimed the ship in the name of me. There we go. There are 5 Bajoran survivors in this. Weren't there 6 before? Like, weren't there 7 when I started the mission last time and then I... So if I just restart the mission 4 more times and save that dude over and over again, does that count as a win? Yeah.
Dax, I'm transmitting a bioscan of the alien species. Search for possible weaknesses.
Okay, he wants me to die. .0, not 20.1. This is, oh wow, that's nerve-wracking. Okay, so 21.0 was his force field thing. Well, hello, Indiana. How are you doing today? Okay, is he actually a survivor or... 4! Okay, there's people dying. That's a fun. Well, I saved 1. That's a win, right? Locate the engineering access card. Fuel canister. Gosh, I hope they all use the same... don't want to go in there. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's... This whole room looks deadly. And I can't talk to you from here. God forbid.
Adjust your phaser's modulation to match their shield harmonics.
Yes, that's the point.
Cisco to Bashir. I've tagged another survivor. Ready for immediate transport.
Well, the game does not look awesome, Indiana, but thank you. I'm doing good. You missed my intro about Star Trek Deep Space Nine, which is my favorite Star Trek. But that's okay. Ow! Okay, I'm gonna use a health potion. Don't have any health potions. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna just die! Oh! This is a very difficult game. You know what? I had originally turned a setting off, but I'm going to turn it back on because, frankly, I'm in the first mission and I keep dying. So,
Retrieve
main menu,
files.
options,
Access granted.
auto phaser modulation. Now, all I have to do is scan it and it'll automatically set my phasers to it. So. I see you. Hush, hush, hush. Okay. Gotta go through here to get to you. Tap, tap, tap.
Cisco to Divide. An unknown hostile force is on board the Bajoran vessel. Their ship is probably close by, cloaked from our sensors. Go to red alert.
This takes place, by the way, Indiana, near the end of Season 6 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So if you have any lore questions, like, ask me. I can totally answer them for you.
Warp to Captain Cisco.
Warp to Captain Cisco. The Defiant is under attack. We might not make it. I mean, we'll probably make it, considering there's like 4 or 5 main characters aboard, but, you know, there's always a
I've
chance.
located a survivor.
Acknowledge, sir. Tag the survivors with the pattern enhancers, and I'll beam them directly to sickbay.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
By the way, Indiana, I don't know if you're familiar with Star Trek, but this is definitely not Cisco's voice. This is Kevin Michael Richardson doing a horrible Avery Brooks impression. Oh, that sounds ominous when you're on a spaceship. That's fun, right? Well, the game takes place at about near the tail end of season 6 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and we're in the Dominion War. And long story short, we're trying to find the orbs of the Pa Wraiths. Like, we just got started, so okay, that's look at him, look at him. Okay, so T. No, I don't want to scan the canister.
Dax, I'm transmitting a bioscan of the alien species. Search for possible weaknesses.
Search for possible weaknesses, or I'll just blast the hell out of it. Dax, I found the answer. It has a weakness to being killed. All right, which way do I go? This way. There, weren't there 4 a minute ago? What is that? Oh! Oh, that's what those things look like. Okay. Why are they shooting each other? Switching to the rifle. Did I win? I did win. Those are aliens. I don't know what they are, but they're unknown and hostile. God, I can't see a darn thing on my actual screen. That's the door I came in, isn't it? Yeah. There are 5 Bajoran survivors in this set. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out, game. Okay. No, no, no. Oh, son of a... I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm gonna beat this game. This game is going to be beaten by me. Push button. Push. Thank you. Ah! Screw you! Screw you, game engine! Okay. I came from this corridor, didn't I? I don't know where I am. Ow! Okay. Guess I'm not going through that door. There are 5 Bajoran survivors in this section. You know, I'm not convinced you're not just giving me random numbers here. Yeah, okay. Are you a survivor? I just got whack-a-mole, but I saved that guy! I can't believe... Please tell me it starts me in this room. No. Starts me back here again. Because of course it does. Because why would it have any sort of, like, level progression? Yeah, okay. Slow door.
System defined. An unknown hostile force is on board the Bajoran vessel. Their ship is probably close by, cloaked from our sensors. Go to red alert.
Go to red alert! If you don't, I'll never know the glory. Ow! Quit shooting me! Okay. Picked up a hypospray of health stuff, so that should help.
Warp to Captain Sisko. An alien ship has
Oh, Indiana, check this out.
engaged us. Their torpedoes have penetrated our shields. We have sustained multiple hull breaches. Containment fields are
Yes,
holding.
that's the actual voice actor for Worf. That's Michael Dorn.
Structural damage, but weapons and propulsion are offline. They may be deploying some form of electromagnetic weaponry. Sir, Chief O'Brien was injured during the initial assault. He is conscious, but immobile. The Chief will instruct me as I attempt to manually restore the damaged systems.
Acknowledged. Fortify the bridge and engineering in case the Defiant gets boarded.
Understood. Worf, out.
Okay. So, I've got to find the survivors, and also
Doctor,
apparently...
I've located a survivor.
I know you've got wounded of your own, but, you know, deal with it.
Them directly to sickbay.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
Alright, so he's tagged. Yeah, okay. Yep, nothing over here, nothing over here. And cutscene with the alien.
Dax, I'm transmitting a bioscan of the alien species. Search for possible weaknesses.
Alright, I got him, and it didn't actually kill me that time. Or even hit me. Did he survive? Nope, he dead. He all kinds of dead. Okay.
Help me! Somebody!
Can I go in there? Of course I can't go in there. Why would I be able to go in there?
Help me! Somebody!
Projectile weapon. Technology unknown. Bioanalog life form. Species Bajoran. Vital signs low.
Help me! Somebody!
Yeah, I'll come back for you as soon as I am physically capable of doing so, sir.
Doctor, I've located
Get out.
a survivor. Pattern enhancer placed and activated.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, that triggers an enemy fight. Alright, I got him. Okay, I'm not 100% dead. Okay. Anything interesting in here? Oh, yeah, these guys. Okay. There's 3 of them. There are 4 Bajoran survivors in this section, so they will actually die. Okay, apparently that's an instant death. Oh gosh. This is a very... This is a difficult game. And it doesn't save in checkpoints. It just starts at the beginning of the mission, even if you're an hour friggin' into it. This game is not easy. Okay. Does it actually have,
Tactical unable to comply.
Okay. I mean, you can save the game.
Access granted.
Is there a, like, difficulty? Nope. No difficulty. Good to know. Alright, guys. I'm going to have to take a quick break because I think a package just got delivered to my house. So I'm going to turn on the music temporarily and run see what that is. So be thinking if you have any questions about the game or the Star Trek universe in general. I will be happy to answer them when I get back. Alright guys, I will see you in just a couple of minutes. Hi, hi, I am back. There is back, and it is I. Okay, so I was correct. A package was delivered to my house. It was sent by viewer Indiana Hones 007. It's from Amazon, and I'm assured that it is safe to open on stream, so that's what I'm going to do. Not going to show you guys the packaging or the address, because I don't need to have her address. Cuddy. This is our first official stream present. Yay! Okay. It is a brown box from Aokeo. Open from here. Oh, that's just a receipt. Okay. It's from Amazon. Open from here. So let us open from here. This game is difficult and I'm stalling because I don't want to go back to it. I'm going to go back to it because watching me suffer is probably fun for you, but... Oy. What the... Oh! It's a pop filter for the microphone! How awesome is that? Dude! Indiana, thank you so much! Seriously! I will attach this to the microphone during the next break. I'm not going to do it now because it'll make noises. But it's going to go right here. It might actually go right here. Oh, look at me being all professional with my pop filter slightly visible on stream. Thank you so much, Indiana. This is very sweet of you. It's from Aokeo. Aokeo. Ooh, pop filtery. See, this is what a microphone without a pop filter sounds like. This is what a microphone with a pop filter sounds like. See? Slightly different and more professional. Sweet. Okay, I'm not going to connect this right now. I'm going to have to wait until the stream is either my next break or the stream is over, depending on whether I can do it right. But thank you so much. Those hearts. So, okay. All right, so let's get back to the madness. Oh, wait, first, I have to do something that actually was requested by another friend of mine, Haru Jong-il, who was here earlier, that I do this on stream so he can hear the sound. So when he's watching the YouTube replay, oh, yeah, it's the sugar. Oh, nectar of the gods. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag I wish I was sponsored. So you can tell how much a game is frustrating me by how fast I go through my Dr. Pepper. If I go like an hour without taking a sip, then the game is a lot of fun and I'm really enjoying it. If I take a sip like every 3 minutes, it's because I just need to step away for a minute and be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Guys, I never claimed I was good at video games. Okay, so going back to the game. Oh, Christ. Do. Okay. Haha, I relate, but with water or coffee. Yes. Coffee. Mm-hmm. Do. Okay, so I think the approach to this mission has to be...
defined. An unknown hostile force is on board the Bajoran vessel. Their ship is probably close by, close from our sensors. Go to red alert.
Forgot about him. Honestly, are there any boss fights in here or just small to medium level creatures? Well, honestly, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever played this game. But I'll tell you right now that these little tiny dudes are not as much of a threat as those big hulking dudes. And those big hulking dudes are easily just the worst. Like, they hit me for a lot. Look at the approach. Look out for those little buggers! Alright, so the approach that I need to take with this game is slow and steady. I need to do what I need to do but I need to make sure that my phaser recharges between fights because I can't use my phaser rifle for those big guys.
Warp to Captain Sisko. An alien ship has
Yes, alien ship is decloaked and is now blowing the crap out of us. O'Brien is injured, but he's alright.
I've located a survivor.
Acknowledged, sir. Tag the survivors with the pattern enhancers, and I'll beam them directly to sickbay.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
They attacked without warning. They're tearing the ship apart. Get the crew to safety. You can't stop the aliens. They're too strong.
Well, I mean, I am Ben Sisko.
Save the crew before the ship is destroyed.
Jesus, are you gonna beam him out or not? Thank you. Dude, you never shut up. Okay. I mean, granted, I've only heard your speech like 9 times. Yeah, that's the sound you want to hear when the when you're on a spaceship. There are 6 Bajoran survivors in this section. Okay. Alright.
Dax, I'm transmitting a bioscan of the alien species. Search for possible weaknesses.
Auto-modulate. Kill. Seriously, hit it. Yes! I have destroyed it. Wow. The scanning mechanic, which you think would be a core part of this game, is really lackluster. Is he dead? Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. Sorry, buddy, I tried. I didn't mean for him to literally rip off your arms, though. Jesus. Look at it. He ripped off his arms. What? What? What's back here? Okay, where are you buggers? What are you little scuttly buggers? Life form, humanoid, Bajoran. Requires command card.
Thank the prophets. The laboratory's EPS couplings are offline. I've been sealed in. You should be able to manually release the doors using that console. But you'll need to find a command access card. Please, hurry.
Alright, buddy. I will endeavor to hurry. It's not never that the command access card is in here, is it? I mean, that would be just too easy.
Benjamin, bad news about our alien friends. Their exoskeletons are incredibly tough, and they have shielding. Try scanning them and adjusting your phaser's modulation to match their shield frequency. But my advice is to avoid confrontation if possible.
Thanks, old man. I'll stay out of trouble. Cisco out.
Yeah, I'll stay out of trouble because there's 2 of them. Why aren't you dead? What, I could kill it before, but not now? Jesus! Holy crapola! Wow. All that fight was for nothing. For literal stone nothing. Alright, I gotta come back for you when I have a command card. Wait, can I save the game? Yes! Okay, so at this point, if I die, hopefully I'll come back here. That's probably not a... That's not a good sign. Species unknown. Armament phaser cannons. Okay, yeah, this is where those three little buggers are gonna pop up. Yeah, and I can't go. Yeah, okay. It's time to fight the three little buggers. Okay, I killed the three little buggers. Please be health items. No, it's a phaser cell. A hyper spray. Oh, good. Okay, it's a health item. Alright, so let's head for the top. Yo, I am not good with spatial orientation. Is that the... Yeah, that's the broken door. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Run faster, Benjamin. What is the point of this? Medical lockbox! Maglock mechanism. Hyperspray, pattern enhancer, wrist beacon, tricorder. Open! I want a medical! I got it. Oh, that is so dark on my screen. Oh, found a survivor. Okay. Alright, he took an entire charge to kill. These guys are getting tougher.
Hey, over here!
Did I not pattern enhance you? Wait, did I get it? When did I get an engineering card? You know what? I don't care.
Doctor, I've located a survivor. Pattern enhancer placed and activated.
Oh God, you are not. I'm gonna have to go back and watch like my favorite episode of DS9, just because just to hear Cisco's buttery smooth voice again. Okay, so I found another. I've located like 3 or 4 survivors. Right, that's enough, right? Can I go home now, please? No. Well, crap. Okay, I got the engineering card, so I gotta go back to that section that had the engineering... Ah! Nope, not the same pattern. Jesus, it's like Darth Vader meets Cicada from the latest season of The Flash. Okay. Yeah, use some hypo spray. I'm gonna save the game. I honestly don't know if this is gonna do any good, but God, I hope it does. There are 3 Bajoran survivors. Yeah. By the way, I love the little doops are like stolen straight out of Deus Ex. No, you son of a biscuit! Why are you doing that? There's no enemies. Three Bajoran survivors. Okay. Card reader, engineering configuration. Program executing. Okay. Oh, hey, I saved him. Well, I mean, I gotta get to him. Knowing my luck, he's gonna get eaten by a giant space worm.
Cisco to Bashir. I've tagged another survivor. Ready for immediate transport.
Ow! Ow! Who's shooting at me? Two survivors. I've already rescued her. Okay, wait, did I suddenly have the command card? Yes! Okay, tagging that dude suddenly gave me the command card. Sure would have been nice if the game had told me that. Is the dude in there? No, he's in the other one. Okay, let's walk into a wall. That's helpful, Captain Sisko. Oh, good. Oh, that's pretty safe, right? You know what? I'm not even going to come in there. I'm just going to pattern enhance you from here.
Doctor, I've located a survivor. Pattern enhancer placed and activated.
Alright. There is one Bajoran survivor in this section. Hypospray, medical instrument. I have to go through here, don't I? Oh, that's probably supposed to be happening. That's sure. You know, this is that Bajoran quantum field destabilihickey. Okay, where haven't I been? Okay, life form, species unknown. 24.8. Okay, that was useful. In that it was not useful in the slightest. Do I have any, like, random stuff in my inventory now? Alright, hold on.
Dax, report.
I'm tracking the aliens' movements. Their primary objective appears to be theft. You should be able to avoid conflict if you keep your distance.
Understood. Cisco out.
Oh, I just came from this way. Excuse me. Okay, so that's not how you do it. Is he on this side?
Adjust your phaser's modulation to match their shield harmonics.
Didn't I already save you? Apparently I didn't save her. Okay, so. Ow! Alright, pattern and answer. Use it.
Cisco to Bashir. I've tagged another survivor. Ready for immediate transport.
Okay, that's all of them, right? Please? That's... Please, can that be all of them? Did I save a pattern enhancer to stick on myself to get me the hell out of here? Heck out of here? Okay, I've saved all the survivors. Now how do I exit? Do I have to fight a boss? Because I really don't want to do that.
Dax, what's your status?
The aliens are dismantling workstations and tearing out components throughout the ship. We're being ransacked.
Acknowledged. Cisco out. Bashir, report.
Sick bay is full. We're setting up beds in the med labs to accommodate the others.
What others? I saved them all!
Cisco out. O'Brien, report.
Sir, I'm doing everything I can to keep the Defiant in one piece until we get tactical and propulsion back online.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
Okay. Sure would be nice to be able to, you know, exit this ship now that I've completed the mission, right? Of course, of course. Why? Why? Okay, it's alright, it's alright. This game is not poorly made. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a perfect game. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Would play again. Oh, that's probably not good, right? That. Oh. Projectile weapon, technology unknown. Okay, so there's no more survivors to save, so what are my objectives?
Mission objectives.
Once all survivors on Deck 1 are rescued, head to Deck 2 via a turbo lift. Okay. So I'd find a turbo lift. That's a thing. Probably going to get attacked the whole way there by those giant dudes. You know what would be really helpful in this game? Map. Are you a turbo lift? No. What about you? Are you a turbo lift? No. Sorry about that, I had to concentrate. I actually couldn't see that guy on my screen. I had to listen for him or watch it on this screen. Okay, so I came from this way, so I go this way. But now which way do I go? Oh, huh, there's only one way to go. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Good. The door's locked. Awesome. Card reader. You know what? There's nothing in there I want. Oh, hey! Proceed to Deck 2 of Mission 1. I'm an hour and 49 minutes into this stream. Good to know. Do I have any health items? I do have a health item! Huzzah! Alright, I'm gonna save the game again, because apparently this game just requires that at all times. What about you, buddy? Are you dead? You are 100% dead. Okay, good to know. Wow. Oh, Christ. This game is tedious. Okay. Shield frequency. Ready? How long will it take to kill you? Oh, hey, that only took half a charge. There are 8 Bajoran survivors in this section. You know, if I wait long enough, that sounds like a problem that's going to solve itself. They won't be survivors for much longer, will they? Oh yeah, let's turn off the containment fields for the gas. That's a thing we should be doing, right? Right? Locate utilities access card. Because the command card won't give you access to the utilities. God forbid that the command card gives you access. It's not like the captain of a ship's gonna need to go everywhere, you know. The Bajorans are so hung up on their caste system apparently that the captain is not even allowed to go in the utilities closet. Like, he might accidentally clean something. Oh, good. Wow. The entire charge. Get off this ship. Anything worth scanning? No? A card reader. Okay. There are hey, hello! There are 7 Bajoran survivors in this section. Not for bloody well much longer. Now, this game is oppressively dark even when you have a good gamma. I don't have good gamma. I can't see a darn thing. I've been in here. That's how I opened the engineering corridor. No. Nothing, huh? Nope. Gonna have to find my own way up. mean, I'm not mad. I like this game. This game is really not a lot of fun, though. I mean, it's good that there's a new DS9 adventure, but there's just nothing worth doing. Looks like everything's above me. Alright, let's use the engineering card and see what happens. Program already executed. Oh, good. Because that's a thing. Okay, so... Is there another engineering console in here? No? Okay. Wait, do I suddenly have a utilities card? Nope, don't suddenly have a utilities card. Although, you know, you can't blame me for thinking that, because that's exactly what happened the last 2 times I needed a card. It's just randomly had one off of Bajoran. Do I need to... Nope. Do I need to crawl through here? Also no. Like, I feel like I'm missing something very obvious. Like, I'm sure anyone who's watching this is screaming at their screen right now to just do this. You guys, seriously, you guys. Already executed this program. Okay, I think I'm done in this section. What little box in the wall on what room? I'm unsure what you're talking about. Please God, I wish I knew what you were talking about. Oh, it was just randomly the other turbo lift. Because that's I mean, this game is just designed perfectly. Just 100% out of the box, ready to go. It's just, yeah. Even me. I've seen every episode of DS9 multiple times. Sure. Let's just randomly use the other turbo lift. What does this require? Command card. Hey, I got one of those. Oh, it's the bridge. Any survivors on the bridge? Ah, there is! Where's my pattern enhancers? Yeah.
Doctor, I've located a survivor. Pattern enhancer placed and activated.
You out? I found one! Alright, he was the captain. I bet he has the utilities card. Nope. Because that's not a thing that apparently exists. Oh no, these are the turbo lifts. Okay. That one's like all messed up. Gotcha. Ow, ow! Okay, fine, there's a dude. Excuse me. Like this is just unnecessary. I have the command card. I shouldn't have to put the command card. I shouldn't have to go into my menu and select the command card every time. Okay, like, just general quality of life. You know, attention game designers. You shouldn't have to go into the menu to select a command card to put it in the right slot. If you have a key to a door, which is what this is, it's a key puzzle. When you have a key to a door, all you need to do is unlock the door once, and then the game should just automatically put the command card in whenever I walk up. Have me walk up to the console. That's fine. Make it so I have to activate the door. That's fine. Don't make me have to go through the whole menu process again every single time I want to open a door. It's just... it's padding. You know, yeah, I've died a couple times. I'm not good at this game, but we're more than halfway through with this stream, and I'm not even past the first mission yet. What is the completion time on this game? Infinity days? I'm ranting. I'm sorry. I'll try to stop ranting. Is there an enemy that I don't see? Because I heard something. Yes. Through here. Yeah, because I want to switch to the fist. Where was that Bajoran? Hello, Mr. Bajoran.
The reactor is destabilizing. Get off the ship. Save yourself.
Doctor, I've located a survivor. Pattern enhancer placed and activated.
Ow! That needs to stop too. Nope. Should say don't have the correct key. Okay, now why isn't this door just opening? Oh, look, requires command card. So I have to go into the menu. Hit the command card button. Oh, come on! And now I get to run away when my phaser recharges. Okay, so he's dead. Got it. And I'm out of hyposprays. But you know what? I'm going to save the game.
Retrieved files.
I don't know if that's going to work. Let's hope.
O'Brien, is there any way to bypass the security systems on the Bajoran vessel?
I'm afraid not, sir. You'll need authorization cards to access secure areas and systems.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
Okay, but hear me out. Who's the one person on any vessel who would need access to every system? Right? If you're thinking the captain... Okay, Indiana, have fun getting your snack. If you're thinking it's the captain that needs access to every system, you'd be right. And I have a command card. And it does not give me access to the utilities closet. Because apparently the Bajorans are so stuck in their ways that if the captain is physically barred from sweeping the ship. How dare he pick up a broom? That would just denigrate the rank of captain. Is there anything in here worth scanning? What? Oh, wait. Okay, there's a Bajoran back there behind the wall. Wait, just a straight Bajoran with nothing to fight? I don't trust it.
Cisco to Bashir. I've tagged another survivor. Ready for immediate transport.
Oh! Look what he randomly had floating in the air when he left. A utilities card. Oh, good. That's not even a corridor I'm going to try to walk down. Oh, I just came through... You chose this, Pokey. Whoa! Where did you come from? I don't want to fight you. I didn't like you. That took my whole phaser charge. Okay, let's just go about our business. All right, let's unlock the utilities card door. Ow, really? That's just unfair. I guess I could climb on those. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, there's an actual Bajoran in there. Well, let's pattern enhance the crap out of you. What's shooting at me?
Look out!
Oh, come on! Like, it was in the process of disintegrating.
Look out!
Thanks, Bajoran Survivor Lady. Can I talk to you? No?
Cisco to Bashir.
And I have to
Attack
stick it on the
another
boob.
survivor. Ready for immediate transport.
Okay. How many survivors are left? Which way did I come from? I came from this way. EPS node. Conduit damaged. Oh, good, good. Okay, you know what? We're about to find out if the save games I'm doing are going to work, because I think the next combat encounter is going to kill me. Okay, there's something ahead.
Hey, over here!
Doctor, I've located a survivor. Pattern enhancer placed and activated.
Okay, I could really use some health around here. Pod, projectile, no. Oh! Now, I've cleared this place of hostiles before when I came through here, so I'm 100% certain that it's not going to remain that way. Okay. Yep, I was right. Oh, good. Why aren't you dead? Thank you! I'm save scumming. Because honestly, if I die and this game restarts me in the beginning of the hangar again, I'm going to break the CD in half. I have a love for DS9. This is not DS9. This is bad action-adventure game with a Star Trek skin. Oh, that's probably safe, right? You know what? I've got 17 health. I'm not even going to try it. Okay, so they're below me. Anti-grav drone, species unknown. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, phaser rifle cell. That's...
Help me! Somebody!
Wow, really? Okay, you know what? Let's find out.
Cisco to Bashir. I've tagged another survivor. Ready for immediate transport.
Yep, they're both behind that door.
Cisco to Bashir. I've tagged another survivor. Ready for immediate transport.
Ben, all of the survivors have been beamed to sickbay. You need to get out of there. The microfusion reactors are destabilizing.
Understood. I'm heading back to the shuttle. Cisco out.
Why would you head to the shuttle? Don't you have a pattern enhancer? Just use it on yourself. Oh god, health. Yes, I can actually might survive this. Alright. Not gonna survive this. Main menu. Save game. That took a whole phaser charge to kill that guy. Okay, which way back to the... Oh, of course, of course. Yep, he wants in. I'm gonna let my phaser recharge. Do 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 do. Knowing my luck, the ship's gonna explode around me like any second now. Okay. Wait, is this the one that goes down? Yes, okay. Oh, good! I didn't have to run all the way back to the first level again. That's the first... Not the first. It's one of the best decisions this game ever made. Ooh, the ship blew up just in time. I saved most of them. Am I gone? That's it? That's it? Okay. Jesus, was that just the prologue? Uh-oh, you guys, it's starting to feel like Star Trek again. You missed when I finally found the other two Bajoran survivors who were huddled in a thing, and as soon as I found one, like 7 more enemies spawned, and I had to fight my way back out of the ship. What the heck? That dude was not having a good day.
Captain, please review my report on Obanik and the Kaltan's raid on his monastery. I find Obanik's religious beliefs abhorrent, but I know that part of him is still the sincere, compassionate man I remember. He has to be. He needs our help and protection from these fanatics.
Nana, you are too good for this game. Oh, cool. I'm in the captain's thing. And there's my baseball. Nice. That is the most angular baseball ever. Okay, I'm on the Defiant. Or no, I'm on the station now. Nope, that doesn't open. Can't jump. Can't punch. Don't have access to comms. Alright.
Ben, I've got something. I found a report in the archive on Memory Alpha from a deep space scout ship that patrols the
Memory Alpha.
Romulan neutral zone. The species that attacked us in the Bajoran science vessel is the Grigari. They're scavengers and pirates from the fringes of the Beta Quadrant. I've uploaded a full report to your pad.
My pad. Oh, Memory Alpha. Okay, I like that. That's actually a cool little reference to the Star Trek wiki that they don't actually reference in the show, but that's cool.
The Defiant is undergoing extensive repairs. It will be out of commission for at least 2 days.
Okay, thank you with your unhinged jaw. That was fun, Mr. Worf.
We are guided by different higher powers, but I hope our spiritual differences will not bias your judgment in this matter. I am convinced we will find an answer to the role the Pa-Wraiths will play in Bajor's future, buried inside the temple ruin on Gerardo. The answer lies in the orbs of the Pa-Wraiths. Kaiwyn fears what we may discover. That's the only reason she has forbidden all Bajorans access to the mine and the temple.
Fun fact! Kaiwyn, the religious leader of Bajor, is herself at this point studying the Book of the Pa-Wraiths, the Kostamojin, because she thinks she'll be their emissary, because she's jealous that Sisko is the Prophet's emissary. The Prophets being the aliens who live inside the wormhole that we saw in the opening cinematic. The Pa-Wraiths are actually going to choose Gul Dukat, the Cardassian Union leader, as their emissary, and they're going to murder Kaiwyn. And Sisko is going to fight Dukat in a literal fist fight for the future of Bajor inside what's literally called the Fire Caves. Yeah, the Fire Caves.
Captain, please review my report on Obanik and the Kaltan's raid on his monastery. I find Obanik's religious beliefs abhorrent, but I know that part of him is still the sincere, compassionate man I remember. He has to be.
Oh yeah, the show is amazingly written. The show, what I'm quoting you is from the TV show, not the game.
The who discovered the bodies is still in a state of shock. Conducting repairs on the hull exterior can be nerve-wracking at the best of times. I can't imagine what the poor kid went through when he opened that access panel, and 2 Cardassian corpses jumped out at him.
Okay. So those, I guess, were Cardassians that were, like... Cool, you can actually walk around DS9. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so the graphics in this game are really fun and neat looking. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. I'm going to take a screenshot just to show you, with the gamma corrected and the gamma not corrected, what the graphics look like. I can't do it on stream because I can't show a picture on stream yet. But... okay, here we go. Exit to Promenade. as I said at the beginning, I had to mess with the filters inside my streaming software so that you could see what was happening. I'm literally playing this game watching my stream window instead of watching the game window, because the game window is so dark as to be almost unplayable.
Sir? Captain? Sir?
Yes. Exit to mission. I don't want to exit to the mission. I want to explore the promenade. Who's this? Is this Garrick?
It would seem Constable Odo has stumbled upon a most perplexing murder mystery. Apparently, 2 unidentified Cardassian soldiers had the distinct misfortune to become fused into the hull of the station some 6 years ago. It reminds me of an old Cardassian saying, "There are ways to die, and there are ways to die."
Oh my God, that's Andrew Robinson. He's Garrick. That's the guy who plays Garrick on the TV show. He's a Cardassian spy who lives on the station, but like everybody knows he's a spy.
Sir?
So they use him as a way to like filter information to the Cardassian government when they need the Cardassians to know something. Oh, and Andrew Robinson is like, one of the best actors ever, and he's amazing, and I love every second. And I'm gonna go talk to him again just to hear his voice.
It would seem Constable Odo has stumbled upon a most perplexing murder mystery. Apparently, 2 unidentified Cardassian soldiers had the distinct misfortune to become fused into the hull of the station some 6 years ago. It reminds me of an old Cardassian saying, "There are ways to die, and there are ways to die."
Emissary.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. Who are you?
Captain?
Yes, I am the captain. You will love me. Ooh, that's the Jamja station. Or is that the Diplomat? Who are you? This is the Jamja sticks. Yeah, that's where you buy Jamja sticks. This is the Bajoran Temple. Quark! Can't talk to him. He's just a Klingon. That's Morn! Oh, you can't talk to Morn. I'm sorry. Being able to run around on the promenade of DS9 and just talk to people has made this entire game worthwhile for me. Who are you?
Sir? Captain? Sir?
Yes.
Rumor has it you may be taking a trip to an ancient Bajoran temple on Gerado. You should know, I have clients who would pay very handsomely for any rare Bajoran artifacts you might find lying around. As their broker, all I expect is a modest cut. 40%. Think it over. May the wisdom of the prophets guide you.
Ha! I see what you did there. Wait, was that Armin Shimmerman as Quark? Because that did not sound like Armin Shimmerman. I will have to look that up. Yes. Yes, Cisco, you must be careful walking up the stairs. You don't want to fall and injure your beautiful self.
Sir?
Wow, Quark's bar is completely empty. Do 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 do. Can't talk to Nog, or whoever that is behind the bar. It's probably Rom. Seems like a Rom thing. What's this? Ooh, this is the infirmary. I'm gonna go talk to Bashir.
The Cardassian corpses were desiccated by their prolonged exposure to space. However, based on the degree of molecular damage they sustained from exposure to cosmic particles,
I'd estimate they died approximately 6 years ago, not long before the Cardassian withdrawal from the station. They appear to have rematerialized from transport inside the station's hull. However, there's no way to tell whether it was deliberate or accidental.
Interesting. Drugstore. Surgery. Ugh. Airlock exits the next mission. No. Who is this? Oh, this is the school! This is where O'Brien's wife teaches. She's not in this game. Hello, Klingon. Nope. You won't talk to me. Klingons are not very talkative. That's not a door. You know how you can tell? Because when you walk into it, you go, "Buh!" Exit back to ops. No. Guess I go in the Bajoran Shrine? Oh, this is where Jadzia is gonna die in a couple episodes. Oh my god, is that... Well, that's 100% Kai Wynn, but that is not... She's not talking to me. Sure. Let's just say I wish I knew what was going on. Where's the constable's office, and how do I get upstairs? There's the constable's office.
Captain, as you requested, I forwarded the dead Cardassians' DNA profiles to Cardassia for identification. I'm still awaiting their response.
Sir?
Sir? Now there should be a jail through here. Oh.
Captain, as you requested, I forwarded the dead Cardassians' DNA...
Okay, so how do I get upstairs? Wait, can I actually explore the rest of the station?
Captain's log supplemental.
No.
After hearing Obanik's request, I decided to look into the matter personally. Kai Wynn objected to our helping an infidel visit the temple, but she agreed to let us proceed after we promised her we'd handle the matter with the utmost discretion.
Oh, I have never been so sad to continue the plot in a game in my life.
On a more personal note, I believe the temple may hold an explanation for these nightmares I've been having lately.
Really?
I can't help but believe these visions are prophecies of some kind. And that worries me greatly.
Nightmares, huh? Been having nightmares. Sure wish you could have told me that in the game somehow. Aside from the captain's log. Sure wish I could have seen that. Would have been nice. If I'm just gonna beam in, why do you pan down? Fuel drum! Because that's what ancient Bajoran temples need, is fuel drums. Oh, I'm gonna run into these things again, aren't I? What are those? Those are mines. Okay. Oh, that's a fun. The heck is that thing? Rose! At least it's not shooting at me. Gross! This place is full of spiders.
Bashir, report.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Acknowledged. Cisco out.
Alright, now, it said I could have them beam stuff down, right?
O'Brien, report.
Providing the away team with technical assistance, Captain.
Understood. Cisco out.
Like, it says I'm in the cloud, right? Okay. Okay, looks like I've got about 10 minutes left in the stream. I'm not going to be able to finish this mission. If it's anything like the last mission, it's going to take forever. So... I mean, okay, I'll say this about the game. At least the environments were varied. That's a plus. Okay, but I'm not on it, so does that mean it just... Oh, it's an up elevator. Okay. Guess I just wait. Card reader, utilities config... I'm in an ancient Bajoran temple. Why would I need a card reader? Do I still have the one from before? I do not! Wow, okay. Creepy elevator alert, yeah. I agree. This is supposed to be an ancient, abandoned Bajoran spiritual temple, but it's got, like, functioning elevators and stuff, so... Remember when I said this was Tomb Raider meets Star Trek? This is kind of what I meant. I bet if I jump down there, I'll die! By the way, this is not a question of pressing a button to call the elevator. This is a question of just, like, positioning yourself in front of it. But you have to be, like, at the perfect angle, or it won't work. Oh, whoa, whoa, God. Gross. That's pretty safe, right? This This place is cool to be running around firing phasers in, right? That's pretty high up on my list of stuff I need to do. Okay. You know what? I'm out. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, in all seriousness, I'm going to save the game and exit here in just a second as soon as I get off the elevator. Because it is 10 minutes till, and it's about time for me to sign off. So, if you have any questions for me about the game, or about the schedule, or about Star Trek, or whatever, go ahead and ask them now, and I'll just kind of have a chat with you guys for the next few minutes before I sign off. Gross. What is that? Corpse. Avian reptile. Species on venom barbs. Omnivorous. Predaceous. Nice. Okay. New objective. Restore the auxiliary generator. Okay, well, I mean, these bright red lights are cool, but wow. Alright. Let's...
Mission objectives.
Oh, wow, okay, this gives you a whole list of messages.
Tactical data.
Oh, cool, I can read all the tactical data and stuff.
Communications log. Retrieved files.
Okay, so I've saved the game. Ah, back to the face cam. Aha, back to the face cam. Exiting the game. Okay, so that was Star Trek Deep Space Nine: The Fallen. And it was not as much fun as I expected it to be. I paid 99 cents for it, so I'm pretty sure I got my money's worth out of it. I don't know. I've got two series going right now on my streams. I have a series where I play more Af's World, and I have a series where I play Beyond Oasis. If you want me to continue with this one, I will be glad to. If you'd rather I make this a one-of, I'd be glad to do that too. Feel free to tell me in the comments or hit me up on Twitter at MagicPokey, and just let me know. As it stands right now, I don't know if I'm going to come back to this one. If you guys ask me to, if you want to see me suffer through this game some more, I will, because I'm here to entertain you. But as it stands, I'm not sure if I'm going to come back to this particular game. That being said, tomorrow is Thursday, which means it is my Beyond Oasis stream. That's because I'm going to continue that game. So there'll be a part 2 coming out for that tomorrow. And then on Friday during the stream, I'm going to stream part 3 of More Af's World. Not sure what I'm going to do over the weekend yet. One more quick programming announcement is that Monday afternoon, or Monday evening, or Friday evening, Friday evening was supposed to be the first stream with my daughter, The Education of Piper, where I show her old video games that I used to love when I was a kid. But there is a thing happening that I'm not going to be able to stream Friday night. I mean, there'll still be the regular daily stream, but I just won't be able to do a second one because Friday is the Valentine's Day dance at my daughter's school, and I am taking her there on a date. Because I think it's important for fathers to take their daughters out on a date every now and then and treat them as a gentleman would treat a lady, to show her what to expect from a boy when she's old enough to go out with a boy. So, plus, she's looking very much forward to it, and so we'll go, and it'll be fun. So yeah, tomorrow will be more Beyond Oasis on the Genesis. Friday will be more Af's World, where I'm going to finally try to delve down and kill the Shadow Dragon King, and maybe even one of the Red Dragons. And then I've got some variant streams on the weekends where I might have a guest star. So, anyway, I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching me play this terribly designed, but still super exciting game. And I will see you all tomorrow.